Hello everybody, this is Chris from TechSource, and today I'm going to be doing a review of Blackberry 6 that is going to be tested and shown on the Blackberry Bold. A couple of things to know about Blackberry 6 is it was initially released on the Blackberry Torch for AT&T, but now Verizon has gotten it on its Bold and its Curve 3G line of phones. So like I said, today I'm going to be doing, this is a Bold, and I'm going to be doing the run through of Blackberry 6 on the Bold. So let's go ahead and unlock the phone. The unlock button is still at the top of the phone, just like normal. This is going to be what the new layout looks like for the home screen. Everything is more simplified, a little obviously majorly refreshed. We'll go over a couple of the features, a feature at a time. The first thing I want to show is everybody who's used to BlackBerry knows that as soon as you hit the BlackBerry button, you go into the kind of the full page view of all the apps that's on the phone. It has changed a little bit now. Now when you hit the BlackBerry button, it gives you the option to open tray, switch application, we'll go into multitasking later, mark as favorite, move to folder, add folder, show, and hide. The show and hide feature is just like on other BlackBerries. So we'll go ahead and hit open tray, and it slides up. It's a refreshed operating system. It's supposed to be that of what was on the BlackBerry Torch. It's really supposed to be more of a fresh, new operating system for the touchscreen generation. Obviously, the BlackBerry Storm or Storm 2 do not get OS 6 for whatever reason, but the Bold and the Curve will. So it's pretty much having a touchscreen operating system on a non-touchscreen phone. A couple of things to point out about some of the new icons on here is going to be the social feeds. The Facebook, Twitter, and SocialBeat are automatically put on there. YouTube, a couple of icons have changed, such as options. The applications folder is still there. Instant messaging is still there, and everything else. The setup folder has also changed a little bit. So we'll go ahead and go back. Another thing I want to go into is now, I want to touch it, it has a dedicated search functionality up at the top. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. You can see a little microphone up at the top of the phone. It now has a search capability. Click on it and it's going to allow you to search the phone. So that way you can see everything that begins with the letter. And you'll be able to do what's called a spot search from there. Okay. Next thing I want to talk about is going to be the these areas down here where the applications show up at have subfolders. I don't know if you can kind of see it through here, but you got all. You go over, it goes to frequent, favorites, media, and downloads. So it'll show your downloads in this area. So that was something that's pretty cool. It seems to be really, really fast, really zippy. It doesn't have any kind of lag to it. It just feels a lot more fluid than it did before. So let's talk about media. One thing about OS 6 for BlackBerry is it's very media based. Okay, you got your music, your videos, your pictures, your ringtones, your podcasts, and your video camera. It didn't have that before where you could pick the video camera, but obviously if you click video camera, it goes into the video camera, obviously. Keep wanting to touch everything. So in your pictures and your videos are in two separate folders, your ringtones and your podcasts. Music, let's see if there's even any music on here so I can show you this. It's got the ability to be able to go through your sleeping sickness. It gives you the ability to go and search through your other music without having to stop the music on here, which is pretty cool. Gotta pause that. Obviously does not have cover flow, but that's okay. Albums. So it's pretty cool. It allows you to be able to do everything while your music is still playing, which is pretty neat. Something that BlackBerry didn't do before. The next thing we're going to talk about is this social beat or social social feeds. My tripod. There we go. Social feeds, which is a new application in here that allows you to sync up your Facebook, Twitter, and your MySpace all into one nice little put together. Probably have to install it. So there we go. Again, it's got this sliding back and forth filter that, look how it's just very responsive with this touch sensitive trackpad. Again, it's got your Facebook, your social beat, which pretty much does the same thing as the other application does, just without having to go on the internet. Your Twitter, and it's got YouTube on here. So go to YouTube, and as you saw there, it had a video upload, so it has the ability to upload videos straight from your Blackberry device. So that's pretty neat. Let's go ahead and go into the options to see how that looks. It seems it's a little better looking than just a kind of a business-like display. Let's go into setup. Again, it's a lot more modern looking than it was before. It's a lot better looking, I think. Blackberries, one of the reasons why I didn't like them anymore was just because they were so business-like. They didn't really give you that many options as far as the way it looked. It was business or it wasn't. So let's go ahead and go into the phone. I think, let's see, move. You can still move the features. You can also probably move it. Like let's say move. We'll go up and move over to favorites. No, it doesn't work that way. Let me see. Mark as favorite. Now when you go into favorites, you've got your phone there. So if you want to just have a few apps in there, it would show up like that, and you could go up and over, and it's got everything else. So that's pretty cool. Obviously you want to move messaging, go over, and now you've got phone and messaging. That's pretty neat. That way you can put anything else you may need up here. So going to phone, looks the same. Obviously that still looks the same. Go back, messages, that looks the same. So it's just, it gives it a fresher, it's like a reboot of the operating system itself. And I think it works. So again, this has just been a little a review and or in-depth review, I'm sorry, of the Blackberry operating system, or OS 6, which has just been released on the Verizon Bold and Curve 3G and was launched using the Blackberry Torch on AT&T. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below or on Facebook or Twitter. If I take a while to answer questions, it may just be because I'm busy. I'll get back to your questions as soon as possible. Thank you and have a nice day.